Hi guys, it's Kika, your lifestyle blogger, and as you can see, you know where I am today. So today's video is going to be about decorating your mobile home cabin, and there are some things that I want to cover. Now, if you remember from previous videos, I talked about the light fixtures that was being put in by my son. So he finished those, and there were some things that I had to go back and perfect because the old light fixtures were huge, so there were some gaps around there. So this is my solution for fixing those gaps. I just grabbed some cloth and kind of tied it around there and filled in those gaps. So it looks perfect. He did finish the light in the back bedroom. However, it did not have that gap, so I did not need to do that to the back bedroom light. But there are a few other things that I need to perfect, and I want to show you those today. So if you can remember, when I first got this mobile home, it had the ugliest curtains and everything hanging up. One of the curtains was on the front door. Now, although I painted the outside of the front door red, I did not have the opportunity after decorating, painting the cabinets and everything to get to the front door. So I want to show you, this is what the front door looks like, pretty plain. I took the curtain off. It's over there on the floor. It was terrible, full of dust, a bunch of ickiness. We're not going to worry about the curtain today, because from a distance, when you look at the front door, I really like this. I really do. And we saved this front door because this is the original door to the house. But when you look into the front door, you're looking right at this design. You can kind of peek over and see what I got going on in the living room. But to me, that's okay. I want to probably leave this off because the more light inside this mobile home cabin, the better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on painting this front door today. And we are going to paint this front door red in keeping with everything else in this mobile home cabin. So that is what I'm going to do today. The next thing I'm going to do today is what I noticed is when I was doing some video footage, I noticed that there were some stains in the ceiling. Now, if you look inside this bar room, of course, you can see the ceilings are all wood. However, if you go over here, they did not wood out this part of the ceiling. And if you look further, you can see some water damage there. Now, I am convinced that that water damage is repaired because as I press on it, there's no soft spots at all. Not even when it's raining up here. So that's good. They did repair it probably from the roof in. However, they didn't take care of the stains. So we're going to paint over those and get rid of that. But before we do, we're going to spray it with bleach just to make sure there's no mold or mildew. I think it's been there for a while, so there isn't any mold or mildew that I can see. But I just want to ensure that there's absolutely none before we move forward. The next thing I'm going to do is come in this back room, and I am going to do the same thing back here. So when I was here the last time, I pressed these spots. Nothing was there. That needs to be painted over as well. This is not soft spot. This is actually feeling like cement. So whatever they did, they repaired it. Now, in this fall, when there's less bugs outside, I'm going to get on top of that roof and we're going to liquid roof that whole thing and make sure everything is sealed up. But for the most part, I need to make sure everything is secure and done on the inside right now. So that's what I'm going to do. There are a few other spots in here in the roof that I want to repair. So I'm going to do that. And I see a little bit of bulging, but when you press on it, there's nothing. So we're going to leave that alone, paint it, see what we can do. My dogs are inspecting and smelling just like my cat did. I love my dogs. Anyway, we're going to let them do what they need to do. Eventually, I have to get this carpet up. The back bedroom and the bathroom is what we need to tackle next. Now, last time I was here, the plumbers were here and they were trying to get the water going. We had a few water leaks that they were repairing. They want to come back and repair those leaks, replace the toilet, do all of that. However, I thought I left the key. I left the wrong key. So they couldn't come back and do that. So sometime this coming week they will. I did call the plumber company today to let them know that I'm here now and I'm leaving the correct key. So hopefully they will get all of that done sometime this week. So this time next weekend on Saturday, I will come back up here and hopefully everything is completed. And then I can give the office a thumbs up to everything that's been done as far as the electricity, the water. It's done on both properties. So that is what I'm doing here. Now, I want to attempt to paint the outside, but if the bugs are too crazy, I'm not going to paint the outside of the door to the garage. I really, really, really want to get to that today, but, and I may try, but if the wasp and the bugs are so crazy, I'm not even going to attempt to. I'll do it another time. Fall and spring is actually the best time to start painting. But I'm going to do what I can today inside this cabin. And then next week when we have water, we'll work on washing the windows and perfecting everything, because that is what I need. I need some actual water to be able to kind of complete everything the way I want to. I did bring a mop bucket up and everything, and I wanted to smooth out the floor and all of that, but I really can't do any of that stuff without water. So I'm going to give you another glimpse of this front door and what it looks like now. And I want to give you another angle of it so you'll see what I'm talking about. And then at the end, I'll show it to you again, and then you can see what it looks like. Now, the feel that I was going in this cabin was more of a cottage design. You can probably see the door behind me. And you see how everything is kind of the specks of red and blue, kind of all of that. It would have looked pretty blue, but I think red is going to be the way to go with this. So I did buy some paint. And the paint that I use is Behr paint because it comes with the primer and the paint already together. So I already sprayed down that door and wiped it down. And it's just going to take me a little bit to paint it. We're going to let it dry. And while it's drying, I'm going to go around and finish the spots on the ceiling. By the time I'm done with that, that door should be dry. And then thumbs up, we'll be able to make an exit here. And then we're going to head over to the next cabin to do a couple things over there. So keep watching. More video footage coming up. All right, everybody, I want to give you the glimpse of the door. So this is what I have so far, as you can see. I painted it. It is drying. So while that's drying, I'm going to go finish the ceilings. So keep watching. More video footage coming up. All right, so bad news. That paint is not going to work. I actually bought that, I want to say probably 6-7 months ago. Left it here at the cabin. And it's just, I don't know. It's not even white paint anymore. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so I'm going to have to get more paint. White paint, like a little quart. And then I'm going to have to get some more paint for my floor. Anyway, so that's okay. I'm just going to leave that. That'll be next time's duty. Every time I come up here, there's always something to do. So we will just leave that for another time. So what I'll do today is I'll gather my dogs here. We're going to go outside. We're going to see if we can paint that outside door while I still got some fresh, nice red paint. And then after we do that, we're going to head over to the other cabin and put the tarp on my son's car and try to cover up this swimming pool so that it looks neat over there. And then we're going to be off back home. So anyway, I'll take a few pictures here so you can see what everything looks like with the front door painted. As you can see, that looks just marvelous. It's all in keeping with the theme. I don't know. For me, I like a very comfortable space. I like my space to have meaning. One of the things, I think I might leave the door plain because I was thinking about adding some kind of valance or striped valance. I might still do that, but I'm liking the way it's looking right now, and I like that light coming in. So keep watching. More video footage coming up. One more thing I forgot that I was working on. So hang these decals up for the washer and dryer and laundry room, I should say, area. And so I hung those decals. Dry, wash. So I put those up. So those are all in keeping with what we need to do. So keep watching. More video footage coming up. All right, guys, me and my dogs are at the second cabin, or actually I should say the first cabin. This was the very first one. But anyway, I am trying to get the pool cover on. I got my son's car covered up. I'm trying to get the pool cover on. Just make sure everything is neat. I found my guitar. I couldn't find it the last time. I love it hanging on that door back there. I hate when that's changed, so I had to put that. Yes, I'm a person that hates things out of place, so I did put that back. And so now we are just in here, just trying to, it looks neat. It's fine. I just need to get that pool cover on because a lot of mosquitoes around when there's a standing water. So I just got to get that on. So I'm working on that now. And once I'm done, we are heading home. So keep watching. More video footage coming up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I have more coming up. I will be going back to the cabin to finally check the water. Hopefully it'll be working. And we'll be finishing up and starting some decorating on the back room and the bathroom. So there's a lot more to see. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and keep watching. More video footage coming up.